the horrific tragedies at the Goob Lagoon?
I was traumatized by what happened there.
Still recovering from getting beaten by the owner of Goob Lagoon.
I now have diabetes. I am now a full-blown diabetic who has to give herself insulin because that lemonade set me over the edge. CaseOh tried to kill me.
So, if you guys are looking for anything fun to do this...
Has to give herself insulin because that lemonade set me over the edge. CaseOh tried to kill me.
So, if you guys are looking for anything fun to do this year, do not go to the Goob Lagoon.
It was August 27, 2025.
Oh my goodness, what is this? This is like a full-blown, like, professional documentary.
Not go to the Goob Lagoon.
It was August 27, 2025 when the biggest citizen of Arkansas opened his very first water park, the Goob Lagoon. It was a digital paradise born from the imagination of an experienced entrepreneur who has run similar businesses to these in the past. Handing out flyers, Goob Lagoon promised everything, a fun and safe experience with a food court that offered warm hot dogs, freshly squeezed lemonade, and homemade ice cream.
I feel like I'm watching one of the videos that I usually watch on YouTube of like a true crime or something, and this is about the Goob Lagoon.
Lured by their slogan advertised on their website, customers came flocking in with a line wrapping around the corner like a Chick-fil-A on a Friday night. But once they entered the attraction, the realities of the Goob Lagoon stood out like CaseOh in a crowd. At the grand opening, CaseOh had just $500 to his name, which is strange given his strong track record of enterprises that reportedly yield high returns.
Times are tough.
After a thorough investigation, it was made clear that he lost his life savings gambling at the casino. This was a new low for CaseOh, and deep inside, he knew that he had to turn a new leaf. From working in the drug industry, it was commendable to see CaseOh finding a way out by opening a water park, though he was so poor that even the umbrellas couldn't provide shade. Customers had to lay on the floor because there were no benches. Additionally, there were no hygienic facilities, so it left them no choice but to shit on the floor. Instead of installing a restroom as his top priority, he built a water slide. It was evident that this slide failed to meet even the most basic health regulations.
Why is this so professional? This is like actual cinema.
The owner proceeded to hand out a slide pass. Jimmy then went backwards down the slide and almost broke his back. The next person then snapped his neck and almost drowned. Luckily, he only walked away with a concussion, which frankly counts as a positive ending compared to most incidents at the Goob Lagoon. To put into perspective how dangerous this water park is, visitors were drowning in shallow waters. They would break their leg, causing them to drown. This was a clear safety issue that could have been prevented, but CaseOh refused to make any further adjustments.
Stop! Change the location of the slide to the narrower side so that you're not causing injuries. Wait, you might have cooked because when people slide, they have too much momentum and they wind up breaking their ankle right here. But that's on them though. They have to sign a waiver before they come in. Bro, this is out of context. Here, let's open up.
The diving board was such a hazard that the first visitor to drown couldn't go up for air. Instead of applying the feedback, he was more concerned.
Listen to the noise.
Couldn't go up for air. Instead of applying the feedback, he was more concerned about building a hot dog stand.
Let's build a hot dog stand. There we go. Let's go buy some hot dogs.
While customers were lining up for a hot dog, he proceeded to eat it all in front of them.
That wasn't me though. He became so heavy that he drowned. CaseOh? CaseOh. Not even CaseOh himself could survive the Goob Lagoon. No! On August
August 30th,
Dakota Files!
the Goob Lagoon.
The Dakota Files! Oh no!
On August 30th, the Goob Lagoon looked promising with new facilities being installed. There were loungers, showers, toilets, trash cans, and a brand new lemonade stand. But nothing could have prepared us for the horrific tragedy that was about to unfold.
Why did you just jump in here knowing there's no water, ma'am? Are you serious right now? Somebody just died. Oh my god, somebody just died in the pool. Why are they not moving?
Goob Lagoon lawsuit.
Yeah! Right now. Somebody just died. Oh my god, somebody just died in the pool. Why are they not moving?
Goob Lagoon lawsuit, the Dakota Files. A legacy cut short. The family seeks not only monetary damages for their unimaginable loss, but also a court order to ensure no other family has to endure such a pointless, absurd tragedy again.
Dakota?
A horrified eyewitness was brave enough to speak out. I'll never forget the sound.
This is ridiculous. This is what you could literally be viewing this as like this is something real. This is insane. Goob Lagoon class action and sticky anus with the 5. Thank you.
It was less of a splash and more of a thud. The owner didn't even flinch, just put up a wet concrete sign and announced the hot dog stand was closing in 5 minutes.
She jumped off the diving board. I had remorse.
As such, this incident encouraged survivors of the Goob Lagoon to share their experiences too.
Me and my kids came here for a good day and had to leave due to seeing the owner twerking in one of the pools. My daughter was severely traumatized.
I went in with 3 kids.
Are you kidding?
Came out with 5. I don't know whose children these are.
I ordered a hot dog. They gave me a wet towel.
They charged me $20 for parking. I came by bike.
Knowing that the
That's
business
not
was about to shut down,
true!
CaseOh hired his first employee. He gave Benjamin a chance to turn his life
Benjamin.
around from being an ex-drug dealer to becoming a maintenance man at the Goob Lagoon. He made a great first impression, repairing the pool fully clothed, but after realizing that he would get paid a whopping $6,000 a month, he reverted to his old ways, purchasing cocaine to smuggle in the corner of the water park.
I'll never forget what this. What has Benjamin been doing the whole time in the same corner? He's been in this corner. Do y'all remember this episode? This entire episode, he stayed in that corner. The whole time! Oh my god. I'm so sorry! Hey, y'all having fun? Oh my god, promise is drowning. We got somebody drown! Oh my god! Help me, please. There's two people drown! Do you see how I'm doing my absolute best to help these people, by the way? Just saying. Benjamin, this was the busiest day in Goob Lagoon history. And he was not there. And you spent the entire shift in this corner doing this. The entire time, and you left me all on my own. Well, guess what, Benjamin? You are fired! Deserved.
Luckily, not everyone was giving the Goob Lagoon a bad review, which is how the business was able to stay afloat.
Shout out to the good reviewers, they were not paid off.
Best place on earth. This place was very nice. Me and my family had a great time.
Thank you so much.
By Lisa G, paid bot 26. If you're looking for a water park that combines the thrill of near-death experiences with the ambiance of a gas station bathroom, Goob Lagoon is your dream come true. CaseOh has truly revolutionized aquatic entertainment by asking, what if we built a water park and forgot the water? I had a positive time at the Goob Lagoon. I came into the establishment wanting to purchase a lemonade because the city was experiencing a drought. After waiting in line, I slipped on a puddle and miraculously, my dislocated leg popped right back into place.
We help people.
Not only did I save myself a hospital trip, the man that served me a lemonade made sure that I was his top priority by assisting me first instead of saving the man that was drowning.
Hang on! Hold on! Ah! You blocked it mid-air! You just committed a murder! Braylon! I gotta steal these lemonades. Lord have mercy, let me out of this pool. Please let me out of the pool. This looks so bad, but I promise y'all it wasn't that bad.
September 1st, CaseOh hired his second employee, Atlas the cashier.
Atlas! Oh my goodness! The Atlas files.
Was a compassionate worker, adjusting his work speed to accommodate CaseOh's breakdowns. Atlas knew that when the water park got busy, CaseOh was overwhelmed by the amount of trash in the pool, drowning citizens, injuries, graffiti, customers waiting for a hot dog and lemonade, as well as a need to restock products. But instead of appreciating Atlas's compassion, he got physically assaulted and verbally abused.
Did Atlas pay for this video?
Lunch break. Because of this triggering event, Atlas was unable to perform efficiently. He suffered a mild concussion as a result of the unsafe practices carried out by the owner. This caused Atlas to space out, and an upset customer was able to share what he witnessed. I always tell people not to go there. I went to buy a ticket and the cashier Atlas just stared at me for 30 seconds and gave me the wrong ticket. Atlas's brother
This comment just has 345 likes.
Then spoke up.
Dude, I want some chili cheese Fritos right now. Bad, by the way.
My brother Atlas was literally hired to be a punching bag. Atlas was later fired, and this is what he had to say.
Atlas here, former employee of the Goob Lagoon. I've been in the hospital since getting punched across the Goob Lagoon.
I've had it. Dad, just give me 1 second real quick.
I've got a team of lawyers.
Everybody hated Atlas, by the way. Can we all acknowledge that everybody hated Atlas? Everybody hated him. When we fired Atlas, it was a team effort and we all voted and everybody said good riddance. DJ with the 10, thank you.
We're suing the owner of Goob Lagoon for $600 for physical, mental trauma, stand anxiety.
600? Well, you can have that.
Plus an extra $100K for hospital expenses.
Not even the employees were safe from the Goob Lagoon. By this point, the dangers of the water park was so well known that ambulances simply idled outside waiting to treat the next patient. But
I never even noticed.
Despite the piles of lawsuits stacking up,
CaseOh
had a vision, and that vision was to place fountains directly in front of the slides and diving boards so that his victims would crack their skull open. You see, one of his pools was officially branded the brain-eating amoeba zone.
Everybody loves this zone!
As a smart businessman, the fountains cost-effective substitute for professional lobotomies. The strategy was simple: crack their skull, contract a brain-eating amoeba, cause memory loss, then buy another ticket. In this way—
What? That is not what my business model— Stop. That is not what my business model
became
was.
Extremely profitable with recurring customers. The only downside was that they couldn't see the puddles right in front of them and that they would dive into an empty swimming pool. This caused them to routinely break their legs, requiring constant rescues, but the sacrifice was worth it. Goob Lagoon was now a 3-star establishment. On September 8th, River became the new cashier, but unfortunately, he received the same brutality as Atlas. Soon enough, he became CaseOh's first victim when
a shocking testing
out his newly acquired taser.
This looks bad, but it's not as bad as this is making it out to
To
be.
carry out his nefarious plan and rise to the top, CaseOh needed his workers to eliminate any distractions. As such, CaseOh murdered River's girlfriend.
You can't find me for this, medic! You're finding me for this! Are you sick? You can't find me for this!
But it doesn't just stop there. Moments before disaster struck, an abundance of guests got injured at the new slide zone.
Oh my god. Elisa! Go back. I missed what? There's somebody dead in the pool! Stay with me! Why is there somebody dead in the pool? I missed art. That?
Eliminate any distractions.
Yo, come on! Bro, this makes me look so evil!
Such, CaseOh murdered River's girlfriend.
You can't find me for this, medic! You're finding me for this! Are you sick? You can't find me for this! I just want to point out real quick, this is making me look way worse than it was. It wasn't this bad.
But it doesn't just stop there. Moments before disaster struck, an abundance of guests got injured at the new slide zone.
Oh my god. Elisa! There's somebody dead in the pool! Stay with me! Why is there somebody dead in the pool? Oh my god! What is happening? Careful on the slide! We're losing everything. We're actually losing everything. Somebody's dead in the pool. What is happening? Careful on the slide! We're losing everything. We're actually losing everything. Somebody's dead in the pool. We might actually lose everything. No joke. We might actually. There's somebody standing there.
The next day, River came into work distraught after finding out his girlfriend passed away due to unforeseen circumstances.
Matter of fact, you're getting fired mid-shift. You're literally getting fired mid-shift. No joke. Get out of my water park right now.
River was hoping to seek some
Deserved.
closure, so he returned as a paying customer. But
Oh,
CaseOh
no.
immaturely carried a grudge and denied River a hot dog.
Get out of my water park! I'll be right back. I'm gonna go get you some hot dogs real quick. Thank you.
After intimidating guests with a taser, River was seen drowning, and what you're about to witness will leave you gasping for air.
Stay with me, River. I got you right here. Wait, is this a taser? I thought I had a life preserver. I just killed everybody in the... It's actually over. What do you mean you ain't getting out of this one? I can fix this. I can fix this. It's over. It's over. It's over. It's over. Chad, it's actually over. There's no coming back from this one. We came back from it, though. I'm not, no, River can stay floating. Don't save him, he ain't worth it. Hey, you can't take that. Hey, you're taking my, no! About to say you cannot take my life preserver that I tried to save him with. Facts!
On September 17th, CaseOh got his crusty hands on the Mega Looper.
My what?
On September 17th, CaseOh got his crusty hands on the Mega Looper, a neon-striped monstrosity that seemed like it was designed by CaseOh himself. This slide practically raised the middle finger to basic engineering, having an open hood on both curves that tilted at just the right angle to launch customers 50 feet into the air. You would think that a water park that prioritized heavily on safety would reconsider their choices, especially after what we have witnessed at the slide zone. Yet somehow, the ride was greenlit. This slide was officially branded the Death Loop, and CaseOh proceeded to do what we all would. This slide, what we have witnessed at the slide zone. Yet somehow, the ride was greenlit. This slide was officially branded the Death Loop, and CaseOh proceeded to do what we all would have done if we were serial killers.
What?
He removed one of the safest slides for 2 more Death Loops.
I think that was the first. I think that was the first death loop. There's like, oh my goodness! Look at that form! Golly! There wasn't this many. These are good. These got to be repeat clips from different angles. Somebody. That's a person. What happened to her? Oh no! Oh Lord! Come on. This person right here's got good form too, and they're just fine. See this? Look. You know what I mean? Chat, the last thing you would ever do with the Goob Lagoon is scream in fear. Everything is fine all the time here. You know what I'm saying? There's 4 bodies! No, don't start saying massacre. It is not a massacre. Stop! Okay, what is going on? Oh my God! Was that a meteor? What was that? Chat, the death loop is claiming more victims than ever. There's like, oh my! The death loop is claiming more victims than ever. There's like, oh my goodness! Look at all the people that have a great time on the death loop. I mean, there's nothing better. And stay out! Get off the diving board! Bro!
By this stage, it was simply negligence, and even the customers were ready to sue.
Hey, no, we gotta get this move right now.
So CaseOh responded the only way he knew how to, doubling down on the brain-eating amoeba strategy. Essentially, he hired a hitman.
I did what?
Doubling down on the brain-eating amoeba strategy. Essentially, he hired a hitman disguised as a lifeguard to crack people's skulls open so that they would forget that they were ever at the Goob Lagoon.
Oh Lord, have, oh my goodness! Please, gentle, please. For once in your life. Am I missing something? Who's that? Cade, what are you doing? We don't need more injuries! Cade, somebody is dead in this pool and you're just swimming!
While lawsuits stacked higher than the death slides, TikTok was flooded with horror stories.
Oh no.
The testimonies you are about to witness reveal just how far CaseOh went to silence critics with his legal team and attempting to finish the job with brain-eating amoebas.
I'm one of the organizers for the Goob Lagoon Union, and we just filed a lawsuit against Goob Lagoon for their unfair labor practices. And now I think that there's somebody in my house. They're trying to intimidate me, but I don't know what they want me to do. I can't take back the lawsuit, and I'll never stop fighting for the rights of the workers at Goob Lagoon.
Bro!
I need to speak up about my experience at Goob Lagoon. My friend and I went to Goob Lagoon to have a fun day, and we both left with lasting trauma. My friend thought it would be fun to go do the viral 24-hour slide challenge, where you go stand on top of the slide for 24 hours. It doesn't hurt anybody.
You know you're not allowed to do that, ma'am.
Anyways, the owner will literally climb to the top of the slide and jump off with a baseball bat.
Wait, what? My parents think this is real, no joke. GG.
And hit you with the baseball bat on the way down. So my friend goes flying across the park, and when the owner hits the ground, he hit the ground so hard that the entire slide started shaking, and myself, and one of the guests at the top of the slide fell and hit the concrete. If you want to have a fun time at a water park, do not go to Goob.
That's
Lagoon.
just a lie.
I will be pursuing legal action.
So some of y'all have been telling me in my comments to go back to the Goob Lagoon and give them a second chance. Since I've been there, not only have they completely remodeled the entire park, but now they are also a 4-star establishment.
Five now.
Hey, maybe I should give them a second chance because it does look a lot better now. So you know what, guys? I'm going to go in here and I'm going to see what it's about now.
We thought we were gonna have a fun vacation, and we went to the Goob Lagoon, and look what happened. Look at her legs.
So this is the paperwork that was submitted by my lawyer today. Everybody's been so great and supportive, aside from the Goob Lagoon legal team, which, I mean, they're monsters. I don't expect them to have any humanity in them. But if you were also hurt, keep speaking.
Case, it is time to shut down.
That is absolutely unbelievable. This is just slander at this point.
I lost my ear there.
Hey, Case. So I had some friends.
Oh my goodness. Oh my... Bro!
Go to your water park not too long ago, the Goob Lagoon. They said the hot dogs were undercooked. The trash was everywhere. You gotta clean it up. You gotta cook the food all the way. You gotta make sure that your slides are up to standards.
They're there.
Or you're not gonna be successful for very long.
Case, Chris Hansen here.
Oh my God.
Here, True Blue Streaming Crime Network, Takedown, To Catch a Predator, all the rest. Now I'm gonna need you to have a seat right over there at that raggedy ass water park.
What?
You're not gonna be successful for very long.
Case, Chris Hansen here, True Blue Streaming Crime Network, Takedown, To Catch a Predator, all the rest. Now I'm gonna need you to have a seat right over there at that raggedy ass water park of yours, Goob Lagoon. Your mother and I are very concerned. I see that you've done a bad job running the lagoon, the water park. People slipping everywhere, bad hot dogs, faulty slides.
No.
Tasing employees.
No.
You know, there's water all over the place. You could electrocute somebody, tasing. Do better. I'll be watching.
I'm sorry.
Listening.
To this day, the Goob Lagoon continues to lure innocent victims using tactics borrowed straight from Scientology. But what you've seen is only the tip of the iceberg, because across town, another water park has already made its debut, and let's just say it didn't go swimmingly. That is
That's not from the Goob Lagoon.
The tip of the iceberg, because across town another water park has already made its debut, and let's just say it didn't go swimmingly. But that is for another story. This concludes horrific tragedies at the Goob Lagoon.
All jokes aside, that was actually cinema. I'm not gonna lie. That was, dude. All jokes aside, that might have been the best thing I've ever seen in my life.